Find perimeter of a rectangle. You understand what perimeter means. Perimeter means add up all the sides. So if we have a rectangle, I know this side's 5 because it tells me the other side's 5. And this side's 1, so if I add up 5 plus 1 plus 1, I will get 12. And that would be the perimeter because that's adding up all the sides. Now if we look at a square, all 4 sides are the same, so it tells me one side's 7, so all are 7. If I add them all up, 7 plus, let me see here, 7 plus 7 plus 7, I get 28. In this case, centimeters, so my perimeter is 28 centimeters. Parallelogram's no different than a rectangle, just different sides. So this side's 12 and this side's 14. So if I add up 12 plus 14 plus 14, I would get my perimeter. This is 24, this is 28. And if I add those two up, I get 52 meters is my perimeter of a parallelogram. Triangles are no different. You just add up 3 sides instead of 4. 6 plus 4 plus 9, which equals 19 inches. And there is my perimeter. We're now going to do circumference, which is the same thing as perimeter, but it's for a circle. And on a circle, we have 2 parts. There's what's called a radius, which is halfway across. And then we have what's called the diameter, which goes all the way across through the middle. That's called D. So in this case, they give us the radius in the first example. So I'm going to find the circumference by going 2 times pi. In this case, the radius is 4. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. And we know pi is 3.14, so I'm going to multiply by 3.14. And so my circumference is 25.12, but it says round to the nearest tenth. Tenth is one place value. So since this number is smaller than 5, my answer ends up being 25.1. Now let's look at our diameter type of question. I'm going to take my circumference and pi times the diameter, which in this case is 15. So I have 15 pi, or 15 times 3.14. And if I do that math, I get 47.1. And that's already to the 10th place value. We don't need to round that anymore. So there is how we do circumference.